You're watching our look at points races along the Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby Trail. We'll continue now with early season 3-year-old races. That will include Burnham Square winning the Holy Bull in February.
Studley Do Right. Goes in. All set for the Jerome. And they're off. Good speed towards the inside from Mansetti, and Mansetti is right there with the early fray. And at the rail, here's Enduring Spirit. It's now going to join these early leaders. Cyclone State up on the outside, and Cyclone State, free running, now puts ahead in front. It's Cyclone State and Enduring Spirit. They're going to be 1-2 as they come out of the chute. Georgia Magic, Romero Mirage is right there in third. It's a snug hold on Mansetti. Ican's in a tough spot, is in fifth, wants to go, is just held back in, is going to hold that fifth position. Out wider, Studley Do Right is in the clear. Very tightly bunched on the front end. And the trailer, that's Omaha. 23.43 in Cyclone State. Now lets it out, and Cyclone State is up by a full 2 lengths, and Cyclone State says, let's go right now. Cyclone State is up by 2. There's Mansetti, who now moves through, has taken a clear second. They've got less than a half mile to go. 47-1 for a half mile time. Studley Do Right is going to be 3 wide. Ican is right there in fourth. Georgia Magic is trying to pick it up from the back. Here's the rally from Omaha as Enduring Spirit starts to drop back. The leader is Cyclone State. It's Cyclone State is still doing it very nicely and is in hand. Cyclone State, Luis Rivera Jr., they are 5 lengths in front with a quarter mile left to go. It is Cyclone State who's well clear and trying to run away with the Jerome right now. Cyclone State is now 8 lengths in front and pouring it on. Omaha on the grandstand side. Ican is trying to run on Studley Do Right inside the final furlong. Cyclone State is all alone. It's Cyclone State for a final 16th. Cyclone State's almost there. Cyclone State will win the Jerome. Cyclone State wins it. Omaha up for second. Ican is in a photo with Studley Do Right in 1 minute 40.82 seconds.
Kale's Angel, the first one to load into the gate. Hot Gunner has gone in. The longest shot in the field would be a big surprise at 48-1 currently. Bontemps, post 4 in the Calumet Farm colors. Mo Quality walking up. Hot Property, second to last to load in. Looks like Mo Quality acting up a little bit behind the gate, working with him to go in. Mo Quality goes in. Hot Property, post 6. And to the outside, Coal Battle. Here's Coal Battle. We're ready to go in the Smarty Jones Stakes. And they're off. Good beginning from Coal Battle, the Springboard Mile winner. And he wastes no time, is prominent. But Kale's Angel is a little bit naturally quicker. He sticks ahead in front of Coal Battle on a nice hold here second. And Bontemps moves through between them. A bit keen, is asked to ration his speed today and is in the third position. We come back to the lead. Kale's Angel, the leader here with Coal Battle, who's aggressive, fresh, wants to get after that front runner. And Mo Quality, who went deep into the first turn run. He's still wide on the course. He's moving forward. And there goes Mo Quality and Junior Alvarado to challenge Coal Battle and Juan Vargas on the front end. The pace is contentious. It's not fast. 24 seconds flat that first quarter mile. So again, this is not a fast pace here as Coal Battle leads the way. Mo Quality backs off again, joining Kale's Angel, and now Kale's Angel is within a half length of Coal Battle. Bontemps in the meantime, more relaxed in the fourth position. Hot Gunner racing inside of him. And Hot Property broke his maiden towards the front of the field at the fairgrounds a few weeks ago, and today he's at the back of the pack, but he's only 2.5 lengths behind. A compact group hits the four-turn run. Kale's Angel with the ears pricked up. Coal Battle to the outside. Both runners moving well to this point, and they lead by a length and a half. Mo Quality within range, still on the outside, has lost the most ground, is third. Bontemps between horses. Hot Gunner on the fence, and Hot Property. Flavian Pratt asking him for more, but he's not responding and is still at the back, and it looks looks like he's out of it. Top of the stretch. Cole Battle with the lead from Kales Angel on the inside. Still right there with him. Mo Quality has asked for his best on the far outside. Cole Battle with the lead as they hit the furlong pole and starts to inch away. Kales Angel second. Mo Quality third with a 16th to go. Cole Battle is opening up 3-4 lengths coming to the finish. And for the Lonnie Briley barn, it's the pride of Remington Park. It's Cole Battle and the Smarty Jones. Second Mo Quality, then Kales Angel and Bon Temps.
With Jaime Torres, Innovator, coming up. Luis Saez with Tough Catch. Brian Hernandez Jr., Maximum Promise to post 2. Loading for the Lecomte. Egarellas with Dapper Moon. Jose Ortiz, Magnitude in. James Graham, Optical with Blinkers on. Here for the Grade 3. Colby Hernandez, Mo Better Than Good, won on Saratoga debut. Here's Mo Better Than Good. Golden Afternoon, Axel Concepcion for Nicholas Vacareza. Golden Afternoon went in well. Laurent Giroux with Disco Time and the Judmont Silks. Now Frankie Dettori with Calling Card. Disco Time in, Renee Diaz, Jolly Samurai. Now Calling Card facing up to the gate. Or the mile and a 16th. With Marcelino Pedroza Jr., they've loaded Seattle Road to that outside gate. So the final one coming up, Jareth Lubberry with Built. We've had a sloppy track here at the fairgrounds since noon start, and here's Built. So stand by. Sloppy track under the Saturday night lights here at the fairgrounds. Disco Time 8-5 favorite. They're in the gate. And they're off in the Lecomte Stakes. Innovator broke sharp from the rail. Golden Afternoon with an early bid. Blinkered Optical is also close. Here come bids by Tough Catch and the Gun Runner Stakes. Built on the outside as they enter the first turn. It's Innovator. So Innovator's in front of Golden Afternoon with the rail. Tough Catch in third. Then comes Built in fourth. Optical in fifth. Dapper Moon is a wide sixth. Calling Card in seventh. Magnitude is eighth in between horses. 6 furlongs to run. That Maximum Promise toward the inside. Disco Time together with Mo Better Than Good. Seattle Road is running in 12th. And Jolly Samurai is last of the 13. The opening quarter in 23.68 seconds. So with Jaime Torres, it's Innovator. Innovator dictates the Grade 3. Innovator's in front of Golden Afternoon. Tough Catch tracking third on the outside. They have then to Built near the inside part of the track running in fourth. Dapper Moon is fifth. Magnitude in sixth. To the inside Optical is seventh. Calling Card is a wide eighth and 8 lengths off this leader, Innovator. There comes Maximum Promise. Disco Time still well back. 3 furlongs to go. Mo Better Than Good. Seattle Road and Jolly Samurai remains last of 13. It's Innovator, the front runner. Half mile for 16-1. Innovator, 47.91 seconds. Innovator leads toward the quarter pole. From Golden Afternoon, who tries to narrow the margin. Dapper Moon with Calling Card on the far outside, Built toward the rail. And Disco Time tries to unwind on the extreme outside. Innovator looking to close this out after 3 quarters in 1 minute 13.38 seconds. 1 furlong still in front of Innovator. Golden Afternoon coming with a charge. Built is also moving up between horses. Disco Time on the outside. Magnitude's in tight quarters. Maximum Promise toward the inside. It's still Innovator. Here's Built, and on the outside, Disco Time for Florent Giroux. Disco Time, Disco Time, Disco Time, getting up in the Lecomte Stakes from Built, Innovator. Then Magnitude, Maximum Promise, Golden Afternoon, Seattle Road. They were the next ones across.
Moni's Magic goes forward. American Promise. Here's Tiztastic. Bon Temps. And to the outside post, Speed King. We're ready to go. And they're off in the Southwest, and a terrible beginning for Sandman. He stumbled badly at the break, and Sandman is well out of it early. That's going to cost him. Speed King on the lead today. He's trying to get over from the far outside post. Gaming has to steady hard behind horses into the first turn run, so not a good go for Sandman or Gaming. The second and third choices in the wagering. Patch Adams, in the meantime, he's third last. So the three horses that have supported in the wagering are second to last, last, and third last, approaching the backstretch run. Speed King is the leader here. Speed King onto the backstretch. A half length in front. Bontemps second. American Promise tugging a little bit on the outside, claiming second from his stablemate Bontemps. Gap of 3 to Monet's Magic. Tistastic to the outside. Publisher the Maiden is right behind them. Patch Adams patiently ridden third last. He's probably about 8 or 9 lengths behind here. And then Gaming and Sandman as they go towards the 4-turn run. The leader, Speed King on a hold. American Promise, though, he's turning up the pressure. And these two hook up into the 4-turn run, and they soar away from the rest of the group. Those two are 6 lengths clear of Bontemps, who's bowing out in the 3rd position. Patch Adams is getting going now. He's into the 4th position, and Sandman is following him. Sandman making a run now, but still has a lot of work to do as they come to the top of the lane. Speed King, Rafael Bejarano, putting away American Promise, and Speed King says, come and catch me if you can. Speed King down the lane with a 3-length lead. Look at Sandman after the bad break. He's run a tenacious race, and Patch Adams, they're moving after Speed King. Speed King, 16th to go. He's 2 ahead. Sandman trying to get him. Speed King holding on. Sandman trying to dive after him, but it's going to be Speed King. Speed King all the way in a superb effort. He took him all the way with all the pressure. Sandman, he also ran well. Second, Tistastic, Patch Adams, 3rd and 4th.
They're off in the Holy Bull. Tappan Street from the middle was away quickly with Guns Loaded moving on his outside. These two race on. Tapping on the brakes pretty severely was Ferocious. He had to get out of the spot and sits down at the inside. Meanwhile, it's Kinetic Control who's the one who fired through inside to take the lead. Kinetic Control leads by a length and a half. Guns Loaded is second. Ferocious has taken a strong hold. He's now third. Tappan Street is fourth behind what appears to be a pretty lively early tempo. Settling at the inside, He's Not Joking in front of Burning Glory, and Burnham Square is last. The opening quarter was 23-2. They race into the backstretch now. Kinetic Control leads by half a length. Guns Loaded is second. Ferocious is still a keen third. Outside Tappan Street, inside Burnham Square. From between horses, He's Not Joking, and Burning Glory is last. The Holy Bull field separated by 4.5 lengths through the opening half mile. It's Guns Loaded on the outside to put ahead in front. That half mile was 47-3. Kinetic Control is right back at him from second. From between horses, Ferocious has clear racetrack now, and he's on the attack. Ferocious sent into action on the far outside is Tappan Street as they round the far turn. The two favorites try to go get Guns Loaded. Guns Loaded has just lost the lead to Ferocious, but he's fighting back toward the inside. Tappan Street is driven and starts to gain 3 wide. Trying to run home from the back is Burning Glory as they race to the first finish line. Louis Saez called on Tappan Street and got a big kick, and he strides to a length and a half lead from the outside. Burnham Square tries to bridge the gap, and he starts to gain a bit of ground. Ferocious is flattening out. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Burnham Square under a full head of steam, and he runs by to take the lead with a 16th to go. Tappan Street is fired, but he's second best to Ian Wilkes trainee Burnham Square, who wins the Holy Bull going away under Edgard Zayas. Second is Tappan Street. They were well clear of Burning Glory, who was third. Fourth, Ferocious in 143.
In the gate. And they're off in the Robert B. Lewis, and Citizen Bull bobbled out of the gate. He did recover quickly. Rodriguez is going to the front. Here's Citizen Bull now sprinting quickly on the inside to take command. Clock Tower comes away third, widest of all. Madaket Road tucks in along the inside of Valentine's Candy. They're heading to the 6-furlong pole, and it is Citizen Bull who will carve out the fractions. He's pretty keen and leads by a length and a half to Rodriguez. They're followed by Clock Tower in third. Frankie Dettori has a nice hold of Madaket Road, 4 lengths off the leader, and Valentine's Candy outside of him with 5 furlongs to travel. It's Martin Garcia and the 2-year-old champ, Citizen Bull, leading by a length and a half. Clock Tower takes second, Rodriguez between those two. Then Matticat Road inching up closer along the inside. He takes third as Rodriguez has lost a couple of spots. And Rodriguez now 4 lengths off the lead coming to the 3/8 pole. And Valentine's Candy at the back of the field, midway on the turn. Citizen Bull opens up 2.5. Rodriguez is now re-rallying on the outside, so he obviously wasn't comfortable, but he is now as he comes after Citizen Bull at the top of the stretch. Matticat Road is down at the rail. 3/16 of a mile to go. Citizen Bull still in control. Matticat Road trying to get into second, past the furlong pole, and Citizen Bull better than ever coming to the 16th pole. He is back in a big way. Citizen Bull leads them all the way. Another Robert B. Lewis for Bob Baffert. Second goes to Rodriguez. Matticat Road was third.
Going in. All set for the Withers. And they're off. Step slow for Omaha. Global Steve flashes early speed in between horses. Uncle Jim will assert and takes him into that first turn. It's Uncle Jim and Jose Lescano right over to the rail, and they're in front. They're up by a full length. Right there in second is Mo Quality. Was getting out just a touch there, but is in the 2-path and more comfortable. A little keen here, chasing the leader, Uncle Jim. Just off of them is Captain Cook. 3 wide is chasing the front 2, and Global Steve will save ground to the inside, is in 4th. Another 2. Back to Surfside Moon, and another gap of 3.5 lengths to the 2 trailers. The back end of the field is Corvus with Omaha. Uncle Jim controls the tempo, 24 seconds flat for the opening quarter mile. Uncle Jim doing it nicely so far. Mo Quality is right there in second, is well more settled, and Captain Cook 3 wide continues to chase them. Manny Franco and Captain Cook, they're in the clear, and they're followed by Global Steve, who's in 4th, is trying to keep up now, has lost a touch of ground, is ranging up to the outside. Here comes Sahin Sabachi on Surfside Moon. That's the leading 5. 49 seconds flat for the half-mile time. The 2 trailers continue to be Omaha, and Corvus. Still 3 across the racetrack. Uncle Jim to the inside as a nose in front. Mo Quality is now calling for the lead, and Captain Cook has been watching the action. A nice trip so far. Here's the run from Surfside Moon, who's in pursuit, has taken 4th. Trying to pick him up as Global Steve is making hard work of it so far in 5th. Then from the back, Omaha and the trailer Corvus. They approach a quarter mile left to go. Manny Franco, a look over his right shoulder, and now tells Captain Cook to go because Surfside Moon was ready to pounce on the grandstand side. Captain Cook is showing more, and Captain Cook is now up by a length and a half. Surfside Moon continues to give game chase. Omaha is running on for 3rd. Here is Captain Cook with the 16th left to go. Captain Cook is up by 2. Surfside Moon is second, but Captain Cook wins the Withers. Captain Cook wins it over Surfside Moon, Omaha, and Mo Quality in 1 minute 51 and 4.
Gateskeeper coming up. Very Bold and Jesus Castanon going to be the final one to join the Sam F. Davis, 45th running of this race. Very Bold to the outside, goes in. They're in the gate. And the race is on in the Sam F. Davis Stakes. Owen Almighty got away to a good start, as did John Hancock. So the 2 favorites hook up right from the opening bell. John Hancock, Owen Almighty in front. Naughty Rascal away in good order in 3rd. Camp Hale toward the inside is 4th in the red colors. Treaty of Rome is 5th in the purple colors close up as things got tight down toward the inside. Then comes Gateskeeper, who's on the inside of Dr. Ruben M. They race 6th and 7th. Very Bold is back 8th. Smokin' Boy is 9th, and Poster is the trailers. John Hancock is the leader. Flavian Pratt and John Hancock, 22 and 3. It's a solid tempo up front as Owen Almighty applies pressure from that second position. Naughty Rascal's 3rd in the pink cap, out toward the outside, just a length and a half off the lead. Then comes Camp Hale under a good hold, 4th toward the inside. Dr. Ruben M. is 5th, only 2.5 off the lead, is up front. Owen Almighty going after John Hancock right here now to Poconos in front. So they have a half mile left to go in the Sam F. Davis. John Hancock and Owen Almighty, those 2 trading punches early. 46 and 1 the opening half mile time. Naughty Rascal perched right to their outside. Camp Hale 4th, still about 2.5, 3 off the lead. Right outside of that one, Dr. Ruben M. Starting to launch a bit from the back is Very Bold. Poster starting to get underway, was last, has gone by a few rivals as Treaty of Rome drops out of it. Poster's on the move, but still has 6 or 7 to find. Around to the top of the stretch, John Hancock and Owen Almighty. They've been going at it since they sprung the latch. They've now put 3 on the field. Camp Hale moves up to third, going to swing to the outside. Poster continues his move right down the center of the track. John Hancock, Owen Almighty, shoulder to shoulder at the 8th pole. John Hancock on the inside, Owen Almighty on the outside. Camp Hale still 3 lengths back. Poster continues to make up ground. Owen Almighty goes narrowly to the front. John Hancock battles right back. John Hancock, Owen Almighty, John Hancock. John Hancock signs his name to a Sam F. Davis win. Owen Almighty was valiant but second best. Then a photo between Poster and Camp Hale.
Come on.
I want sales reports on my desk by Monday.
Whoops. My bad.
Love racing? RTN brings you every live simulcast on your home television, plus live video streaming and race replays on your PC and mobile devices. To order, visit rtn.tv. RTN, a breed apart.
You like free money? Well, Capital OTB gives its players plenty of opportunities to cash in. At Capital OTB, there are so many ways for horse players to receive bonus dollars by simply participating in promotions such as our bankrolls, bounty bets, online handicapping contests, and much, much more. Plus, with Capital OTB's Player Rewards program, you get actual cash back. So what are you waiting for? Log on today at CapitalOTB.com or CapitalOTBBet.com and